A barrel of oil changes ownership an average of 30 times between the ground and your gas tank. The book The Asylum covers the history of the trading pits that NYMEX Exchange, which goes back farther than oil, actually. It started off potatoes, Maine potatoes. They would trade feverishly in season. It became a religion. People from all over would come around and study the weather conditions and the soils and all this stuff. Maine potatoes. Until Simplot started fulfilling contracts with Idaho potatoes. Oh no, not the status quo. They'd say, I know we agreed for Maine potatoes, but here's Idaho potatoes, so sue us. And that kind of shook up that good old boys club there. And before oil was traded on the exchange, somehow heating oil, Exxon could set the price. Even though, dealers had to accept it. Otherwise, well, they could decline it, but then Exxon wouldn't do any more business with them. So, it was, and entire countries would come to the exchange and want their oil traded on it. And, well, it gets into a lot of, details, both technical and otherwise. Also, dark pools. It's not so much about, it's more about the technical details of high-speed trading overall. Not necessarily oil, but any kind of trading. And that's by, I want to remember his name now. But he was talking about companies paying $100 million for like 1/100 of a second extra on their trades. Get that much faster. They'd be digging fiber optic cables and rerouting them along tighter routes than the current cables and whatnot. And